Next is from John Kamepa, and the subject is Tony Khan and Roman Reigns. Disco and Conan, you guys have said for nearly 2 years on the show, but how well 2 years on the show, but how well the slow evolving storyline of the Bloodlines has been booked and how well it's been done. So my question for you three guys is this: how do you think the Bloodline storyline would turn out if Tony Khan was booking? By the way, guys, I love your YouTube clips, but right now, literally as I type this, Billy's in the comments section rambling and threatening people because they're laughing at his airport stalking. Please don't let him go on and on about this on the show when you have him on the next. He's dull enough without trashing us all again. I think this is hysterical that he's triggering the marks in the comment section is funny to me. That everybody's like that he's getting triggered and he's triggering the people that he's getting triggered by.
But I mean, you guys have said, Billy, how can you expect to have listeners and have people like you and respect you when all you do is insult them and he's still doing it in the comments? That's great.
Oh my God. So, how would the Bloodline storyline turn out? Well, they wouldn't be on every week. And if they had a backstage segment, it'd be like 45 seconds talking about their, the match on Rampage Friday,
And Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn would have a best of 7 series.
Who knows how Tony Khan would book this storyline, because there's really nothing like this storyline and hasn't been in honestly, the Bloodline storyline is the longest running storyline in the history of professional wrestling. If you think about it, for episodic weekly television.
Yeah. I mean, there's been comparisons on this show.
Well, I don't know if historic, longest. How many NWO was pretty long. Yeah.
Yeah.
But 3 years every week, these, one
of the longest. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's up there. Yeah. But what do you think it's going to go?
Well, they're obviously going to end up, separating at one point or turning babyface. That's but there's a million things that they can do with them. That's a great group there. It's obviously Paulie's behind it. That's his baby. And, and as far as Billy Body, I agree with I love the phlegm-induced laugh.
I'm sorry. It's my Artie Lang laugh.
I like the fact that he gets triggered so easy, Billy, and so do the listeners. Right. We get a lot of hate mail on him, and I just laugh because I really actually think, do you think I give a f***? Don't listen to him.
Right.
It's like if you came to my house and you were to say, hey, I don't like your furniture. It's not for you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And don't come back to my house again. Yeah.
I don't think Billy would be disliked as much if he didn't if all he talked came on our show was just for sports talk.
Right. Which is all he talks to us about, because he doesn't say all this because we won't listen to it.
Right. We don't care because we don't give a shit, right?
Right.
He does that Wrestling Informer show. It's like an hour long. There's no way me and Conan will listen to these guys talk for an hour on professional wrestling.
Right. I've never heard one show.
Right. Mm-hmm. Me neither. Right. So it's like, we bring them on. Hey, you got a couple big stories. I just like big stories. And we get through the big stories, then we talk sports. So it's like, yeah. All right. That's been the mailbag.